This video, I'm going to share with you the magical power of intention and show you how to really use it in your life. This can be a total game changer, and I think that if you apply this, you'll find that you get results quicker than ever. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron, and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the magical power of intention, really understanding this at a deeper level, and I'm going to explain with you an experiment that happened that made it very apparent that just simply the observation can change that which of what we experience. Now, I'm going to also give you a technique that if you apply can really help you to attract what you want even faster. But first off, let me explain that power of intention that I'm talking about. Now, I've explained this before as well. Think of intention in a way like the sail of a boat. Without intention, without the sail of a boat, you're just kind of drifting around. But once you become clear as to what you want to create in your life, once you start to go in a certain direction, guess what? Things happen in a very powerful way because you start to create momentum for yourself. You start to gain that momentum on a boat, you start to gain the momentum in life, and you're going towards something rather than just kind of aimlessly going around. Now let me share with you a story or a experiment that showed how powerful intention really is. Now this is something that I read from a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and what it has to do with is understanding there was this scenario, the science experiment that they did. And what they did is they had a random number generator machine that would randomly turn left or right. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to see what chickens would do, like little baby chickens would do, if they were to use and have the intention of themselves. So this is what they did. What they noticed is that when a baby chicken is growing up, or just like within the first couple days after it hatches, it has a tendency to follow around whatever is around. So for example, if the mom is around, it'll bond with the mom and it will walk around. And it will follow the mom wherever she goes. If it's paired with a human, so for example, there's no mom there, but the baby chick is there with the human, it will follow that human around. If it's around another animal, it will follow that other animal around. So this is what they did. They got a whole bunch of baby chicks. They put them inside this like arena type thing, and they put them on one side of the arena. Now what they did before they even did that is they had a random number generator, and they would have it turn randomly left or right. It was completely random. And what they did is they put the number generator that would turn left or right, the machine that would go left or right whenever randomly, inside this arena, and they mapped out the course that it took when it was just inside the arena. And it went if this was a sketch of the actual arena, it went everywhere you could possibly imagine. Now this is what they then did. What they did is they put that random number generator that's turning left or right, they put that in there, and then what they did is they paired up baby chicks with it. So they paired up maybe a dozen baby chicks with that random number generator, and what they did is they then turned on that random number generator and let the baby chicks follow it around. Now this is very interesting. Simply the intention of the baby chicks to follow around that random number generator, if you were to then look at the scale of where that random number generator went, it went majority in one spot of the whole arena. So just with the random number generator being paired with the chicks and the chicks' intention to follow it around, it then changed the course of that completely random machine to go in certain directions. Now this poses the question, if baby chicks can have an intention to follow a random number generator and the random number generator starts to appear in the reality where they are because of that, then what's the power you have over intention? The idea is that you can even have more power because you have the ability to consciously decide what you want and at the same time elevate your emotion with that. So what that proves is the power of observation, the power of intention, because even if the babies weren't like, oh, I'm going to create my own reality and follow this around, but it had a desire to follow that random number generator around, turning left or right, and in the same way, then that machine stays mainly in that area of the arena because of that kind of... Now they've done this as well with random number generators in general, where they had somebody that was observing a random number generator, and what they did is they just simply wanted to see more of certain numbers, and then more numbers would pop out. big difference, and it's not like just like a little percentage difference in the scale of the numbers that would pop out of whatever their intention was. It was like at a grand scale. That happens. There's been experiments of that quite often, and they've proven that many times. So this is a different way of that same number random generator machine, but nonetheless, what does it show us? It shows us the power of our own intention, the power we have to intend for what we want. Now think of it like this. In the quantum field, in what quantum physics is showing us, there are an infinite number of possibilities that exist. And because there's an infinite number of possibilities that exist, it means that you can create whatever you want. And when you intend or when you focus on things, you bring those more into your experience. Now think of it like this as well. This will help you to understand the magical power of intention. Your body, we think of our body as being right here, right? This is physical, this is solid, this is my body. In actuality, there is an electromagnetic energy field that goes all the way around your body. All the way around your body. And what happens is it goes feet out of your body very powerfully, and it goes even, there's another energy body that goes even further out. Now they can see this on machines. This isn't just some idea. They can see auras, they can see different energy fields, and one of those is the electromagnetic energy field of our body. Now what happens is as we have our field around us, which exists with the thoughts that we have, the focus that we have, with emotions that we're feeling, all of these go into our electromagnetic energy field. Now, when we go out into the world, what happens is that field is linking up with situations that resonate with it and that reflect back to it whatever it believes to be true and whatever it resonates with. So if for some reason you may feel like you're a victim in a certain situation, you may go out into the world and you may get more and more evidence of that, but that's only because, one, the focus, and two, the energy state, the state of being, the resonance that comes with that. So then subconsciously, you may experience more and more things that reflect that back to you. But here's the most important part of it. What you can do is simply shift your momentum. Shift your momentum of what you focus on. Now, this is something that you do as well when you start to elevate your vibration. Now, one of the most powerful things I think you could do to create what you want in a much more powerful way is to raise your vibrational set point. When you raise your vibrational set point, you create from so much more powerful point of view, because then your energy has risen and you're more likely to perceive of things that resonate with you at a deeper level. Now, if you want, I've created a free Raise Your Vibration guided meditation that will help you to raise your vibrational set point. So I used to feel like on a majority of the time, on a scale of 1 to 10, I used to feel like I was at a 4, sometimes a 5. Now, after I learned meditation, I learned how to do this, I've gone to a 8, sometimes a 7, sometimes a 9. It just fluctuates, of course. Not perfect or anything, but definitely risen my vibrational set point, and now I create from a much more powerful point of view. So that's something you can download for absolutely free. It's going to be in the top of the description box below. But think of it and understand that when you walk out into the world, whatever your energy field has momentum towards, whatever you're constantly focused on, that's going to be what you experience in your life, and that's what's going to influence the field for bringing more of those into your life. Now, whatever you focus on is growing, and think of it, it's almost like you're resonating more with it. You're starting to resonate more with it, and you're making it more likely the more you focus on it to actually experience that in general. So what is that technique that I talked about at the beginning of the video? Well, it's this new understanding that I'm really starting to apply, and I've talked about this before in the form of, first off, let me mention pure intention. This is something that I've mentioned with a couple new manifestation processes I've been sharing. And pure intention is like, we create resistance many times unnecessarily. So for example, if you were to, this is an outdated example, but if you were to, let's say, go to a newspaper stand and get a newspaper. If you were to do that, first off, you wouldn't doubt that you could do that. You just know, hey, I could go over to that newspaper stand and I can get it. You know, it's maybe $1 for that newspaper. I have $1 and change right there. Okay, you wouldn't doubt it. You'd be like, okay, I have the $1. I know they're going to give me the newspaper when I get over there. That is pure intention. There's no lack of like, can I do this? Am I good enough for this? What's my worthiness? Have I done this before? What's the reference experience? Like, I know I go to the store, I can get what I want, right? There's pure intention there. Now, what happens is then we have something we want to create. Say we want to create more abundance in our life. And we're like, you know what? I'm not abundant right now. I don't know if I'm worthy of it. Things have to happen. It has to be all this complex thing. We butcher it up and we add all of this resistance to it. And then we create blocks for ourselves from actually experiencing it in an easy way. Instead, what you can begin to do is have pure intention to create that abundance in your life. Now, what does that mean? Well, the same feeling, you can use that as an analogy, and you can use this as a symbol. The same feeling you have to go and to get a newspaper down the street, just the neutral observation, that same type of ease that comes with that, you can apply that towards something even grander. It's like, okay, I'm going to create a certain amount of income in my life unexpectedly, or I'm going to create some type of influx, or maybe a relationship. Make it easy. Make it something that's just natural for you, because you've changed your self-image, and you know that it's just a natural part of who you are. Same way, it's easy to go to the newspaper stand and get a newspaper. It's easy for you to create what you want in your life. So bring that pure intention over. Now, this can be the game changer as well. What you can begin to do is, at the same time, elevate your emotion with that pure intention. Elevate your emotion with that pure intention. Now, think of it like this. Whatever you're focused on is growing. But when you increase the frequency of your emotions, you increase the power of bringing that to you. Now, think of it like this as well. The electrical impulses in the brain, that's powerful when we focus on what we want. But you know what's even more powerful than that? The electromagnetic energy of your heart. Electrical impulses in the brain, neurosynaptic connections, that's all electrical. Now, the magnetic part of your body is what's most powerful, and this is the power of the heart. The heart has thousands of times more powerful electromagnetic frequency. So the feeling, the elevated emotion, the feeling of your heart center with the focus on what you want will create that to come much more quickly into your life. So how do you do this? Well, the first way I recommend that you do this is you simply put your hands over your heart. So what you do for this is you just literally put your hands over your heart like this, and you feel the energy field of your heart. Now, this is a game changer. This is something I've done 2 or 3 days in a row since reading one of the books by Dr. Joe Dispenza. This is what you do. Don't just put the focus inside of your heart. Put the focus as well on the electromagnetic energy that's around your body. So what I would do is I put the energy in my heart, and then also I imagine the spaciousness around my body, the spaciousness around my heart. Now, as we do that, guess what happens? We move from a beta state of being awake to an alpha state of our brainwave activity. We then start to get it so that we influence our subconscious mind in a more powerful way, that we relax, that we're more able to influence the results in our life. The deeper brainwave activity we go, from alpha to beta to theta, theta is where the subconscious mind is running itself. It's programmed. That's like the software. So what we can begin to do is to just simply observe the energy field of our body. Put our hands over our heart, because then we can feel the energy inside our body. And whatever you put your energy, wherever you put your focus, is what's growing. By me doing this right now, I'm growing the energy field in my body. If you were to hook it up to a machine that could see the electromagnetic energy field around my body, you would see that right here, it's becoming much more warm, and it's starting to grow in the growth of it. It's starting to grow with the energy field itself. So what you do is you put your energy there, you imagine the energy around it, the spaciousness around it, and you put the feeling there. And what you do is you focus on that growing. Then what you do is you focus on elevated emotion. You focus on feeling happy. What makes you feel happy? Focus on the gratitude for what's already in your life. Focus on the emotions that you already are able to feel easily. Think about it. It's so funny. We say, when I achieve that, then I can feel this way. Why not just feel that way now? It's only a thought in your mind that says, once I get there, then I can feel this. It's a rule. Let go of that rule. Feel good now. Feel that elevated emotion now. Focus on what you're grateful for now. And then also focus on what you want to create in your life that's connected to your heart, that's connected to your passion. And it will bring those things to you more quickly than ever. If baby chickens can do it with a random number generator machine that's turning left or right, imagine what you can do. There are an infinite number of possibilities that exist, and as we focus on whatever we want, we create the momentum of those coming more into our life experience. The way you can do this is by focusing on what you want and feeling positive emotion, elevated emotion. Focus on what's already going right in your life. Put the awareness into your heart, into your energy field. Focus on that expanding. As you do that, you get into a deeper brainwave state activity. You raise your vibration, and you transform your life. So like I said, that MP3 for raising your vibration will be in the top of the description box below. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be doing more live Q&As on Instagram, as well as answering your guys' questions, so you can always comment and ask questions on my photos. So feel free to follow me there as well. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you guys like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and also push that notification here so that you guys can see the daily vids that I do. And other than that, peace, much love, and